So first of all, Ali, before we get into the nitty-gritty, can you tell us a little bit about the background of myZoi?
myZoi is a fintech. Our mission is the financial inclusion and financial literacy of the underbanked populations. We have developed a digital wallet which is available as a smartphone app. We are licensed by the Central Bank of the UAE. We've got 2 licenses, stored value facilities and retail payment services. And we're part of the Standard Chartered Group built on the Standard Chartered Ventures platform. We work with corporate employers of the low-income segment employees. If the corporate wants to partner with us, we can onboard their underbanked employees onto our digital wallet. We give them a myZoi Visa card on onboarding, and then we can process their salaries through the wage protection system into their myZoi wallet. We've also enabled home remittances from the app, so it's very quick, it's instant, it's 24/7, and we're committed to making it quite cost efficient and convenient for our users. And we've created utilities like mobile recharge, airtime, and data, etc. And we're building more functionalities on our app.
So essentially, you're opening up banking to those that may not be served by the traditional banking sector.
That is correct. It's very difficult for people from the low-income segment to be able to open bank accounts. And therefore, in the UAE, they have had to rely upon payroll cards to receive their salaries and do their expenditures. Payroll cards are not similar to a bank account, whereas a wallet gives them more flexibility, more independence, and it works more like a bank account. The recent initiatives by the Central Bank of the UAE are going to enable these wallets like ours to even offer more functionalities, so complete interoperability with the domestic payment system, so you can send and receive payments to other accounts and wallets, as well as various other things like real-time payments, QR code-based payments, etc.
So within the traditional realm of things, for people that aren't able to use them, actually, what is the cost of these people being excluded and what is being done about it?
So the global estimates of financial exclusion go in the trillions of dollars annually. Leaving such a large global population out of the formal financial system has wide-ranging implications for economies, the individuals, their families, and their communities. A bank account is a basic building block for socioeconomic progress. That's where you build your financial footprint. You transact safely and in a more cost-effective manner. But at the same time, the track record that you're building allows you then to avail of more value-added services like being able to borrow some money, invest in your future, insure yourself, and save for the future. All of those things are not available to a large part of the world's population.
What needs to change then in how we think about financial inclusion from both the corporate side of things and also the human side of things?
Great question. It needs to change actually at various levels. So from the governments to the regulators to corporate employers, as well as the financial service providers, including the fintechs. If I speak about the region and the UAE in particular, there is growing awareness about the cost and implications of financial exclusion, and there's some great initiatives in play through regulations to promote financial inclusion and financial literacy. Particularly fintechs who are innovating in this space, like myZoi. We are being enabled through some great smart regulation to create solutions for the underbanked segment that will bring them into the formal financial system, create their own financial identity and track record, and then ready themselves to avail of more value-added services.
So you talk about what myZoi is doing. Where are you now in this stage? What progress has myZoi made so far? And maybe what lessons have you learned from that progress to here?
We have been commercially live for 10 months. We went live in August 2024. myZoi has received a great response from the market. We're very encouraged by it. We've already got more than 200 corporate partners who are on our platform, and we have onboarded more than 43,000 users, which is great. They're using our services. They're receiving salaries in the myZoi wallet safely and securely. They're using the cards, and they're sending money back home. So we're very happy and very encouraged that our minimum value proposition has received such a reception from the market. We are now building to reach to provide even more value-added services to our customers. But our real goal is to create real financial inclusion and financial literacy. So in addition to our financial services, we've also created Money Tips, which is our financial literacy program. This is proprietary. We've created digital content, which is available in the app, on our website, through social media. But it's also, we deliver in-person workshops in partnership with corporates. This financial literacy program is gamified so that it's interesting for the consumers and they can learn something from it, and therefore it goes hand in hand with our financial inclusion priority. But the important thing is that even after enabling smooth and cost-effective transactions and providing them financial literacy, this doesn't complete the need for financial inclusion. What needs to happen is that we use the learnings from the transactions that our customers are doing on our platform, and then create the building blocks for them to be able to become eligible for things like lending, for investment programs, for savings, etc., so that they can really invest in a better future for themselves and their families.
So let's talk more about then that financial literacy that you've been talking about. How vital is it for people to be financial literate in this world, of this digital world, in order to enable digital access?
It is absolutely essential. If you think back maybe just 3 to 5 years, depending on how savvy we may or may not be, I think even educated people were scared of using digital financial services, apps, and e-commerce, etc. It's become now more widespread. People trust it more. But imagine somebody who's not had a formal education. They haven't had a smartphone for a very long time. Asking them to trust an app with their money is a big leap of faith, and therefore making them comfortable, making them understand how to use these services safely and effectively, make better decisions with their money by using digital technology, and how it is better for them is absolutely essential. This was a challenge for myZoi when we started off, and therefore the amount of research that we did before going live was absolutely essential for us to understand their challenges, their fears, and their pain points. So we had to create something which provided them with an intuitive experience, one that they could trust and find easy to use. So the user experience and user interface was absolutely critical, and it needs to be different from something that, let's say, people from a white-collar background can use. And the other thing was building an understanding and trust in using the app. So that's something that we've done, and we are already seeing encouraging signs of adoption. Our adoption rates actually of digital remittances are very high. We've surprised ourselves with how readily people have adopted to digital remittances. So Indian corridor, which is our largest one, within 10 months, we are up to 43% of people receiving their salaries making digital remittances from our platform.
So let's take a look then at the differences between a user using your myZoi app and the corporate access, how corporate works with your myZoi app.
Yes, so corporates are at the moment, they're partners. So when we speak to corporates, it is with the intention of a partnership to promote financial inclusion, financial literacy, and welfare for their employees. And what the corporates are seeing is that compared to the solutions that they've previously had, this is a better one for their employees. It will improve the outcomes for their employees, improve engagement and retention outcomes, etc. But it's well-meaning corporates. It's part of their ESG also to subscribe to solutions that are better for their employees. Our customer is actually the user, the underbanked individual. And their interaction with our app, with our solution is really important for us. We learn on a daily basis from the use through technology tools, AI, and learning from that to continue to build better solutions for them.
So why would a corporate partner with you?
The corporates, first and foremost, they see myZoi as a better solution for their employees, which improves their financial inclusion and financial literacy, as well as welfare for their employees. They like the ease of onboarding with myZoi. There's no change required in their current payroll process. All they need is to put myZoi IBAN in their systems. They find us a credible partner because we are licensed by the Central Bank of the UAE, and we are part of the Standard Chartered Ventures Group. It's overall a commitment to delivering better outcomes for their employees.
Ali, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.